Oh boy, this is an interesting one. Did you ever encounter Chick Donovan's dog, Chaz? In a shoot interview, Chick claimed that Chaz was a circus dog that could really read and speak in understandable syllables. Was Chick that off his rocker, or did the pup have some convincing tricks?
No, I never met the dog, but we heard about the dog from the time that Chick was in Memphis. Yeah, because this has been years and years ago. But Chick's dog could talk, and the way he explains it, he had interesting conversations. I never met the dog, but I heard about the dog pretty instantly. Chick's an amazing fellow.
Did he not bring the dog to Memphis, or you just didn't meet it?
I don't know where the dog was. I never pursued. I did, if I could have gone up to the guy that said he had a talking dog, and I could say, hey, after the matches tonight, why don't you take me to wherever this talking dog is so I can meet it? And then who knows where I might have ended up.
How does that come up in conversation the first time? I have a talking dog.
No, he was quite open about it. I guess he was proud. He wanted everybody to know, because it's not everybody that has a talking dog.
Any other Chick Donovan
I'd be bragging about it.
While we're at it, it sounds like an interesting character. I've always enjoyed the limited stuff he's done in Memphis in 1981 as part of my favorite version of The First Family. Any other Chick Donovan stories?
Well, he's older than everybody thinks. Well, he's not now. I think everybody thinks Chick's 100 years old. Now they probably think he's older than he was. But back then, he was in his 40s at that point. And looked, as you can tell, great. I mean, he had the fucking body, and the tan was incredible, and the hair. And he would not only put oil on, but he'd do the glitter and the whole thing, and have the gold lame jacket. When he came out, he shone, brother. But he got a late start and didn't get a lot of breaks before, But still, he was working a few years ago in Georgia.
Yeah. Still,
and as a matter of fact, still had as much hair as he did. It wasn't quite as bright blonde, but he only got to that run in Memphis for a little while, and he tore his fucking knee up. Because I remember when he was coming out in the powder blue tuxedo, but on crutches with the whole hip to fucking ankle cast. Well, we go to the radio station one morning in Memphis, because I'm down in Memphis shooting, for the magazines, and I go with Jimmy and the family to, FM 100 or whatever the station was that morning. And as we're about to go in, I'm going to take pictures of them going in, plugging the matches. Fucking Chick's got to use the bathroom, and he's got this fucking cast on. It is from ankle to fucking hip, and he's got two crutches, one under each arm, and he's wearing a powder blue tuxedo, and there's not a hair out of place. And they said, oh, there's the bathroom just right down there on the left. So as he goes down and he opens the door, flips the switch, and as he's trying to get in and the door starts closing back, he gets flummoxed up with the crutches, and all we hear but we just see the ends of the crutches going up in the air in Chick's feet, and he's fallen some way over the goddamn garbage can in the fucking bathroom, and it makes this horrible noise, and clang, tingle, 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 and cans roll out and everything. We go and help him up, and as we're pulling him out of the shitter, he just says, "It's a dark day. It's a very dark day." Yeah, I think one hand went in the toilet or whatever, and it was a very dark day. A man in a powder blue tuxedo on crutches should not have to fall in a radio station toilet.
Remember him and Jimmy Hart singing "We Are Family" on TV?
Yeah.
What was it? "We Are Family."
Wait a minute. Who was it? Bobby, Coco, Chicky, and me?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah. I have to think, if you have a talking dog, there has to be something you could do with that on TV.
Well, I don't know if Jerry Jarrett was willing to go for the talking dog on TV routine at that point.
So that's the barrier. He'll go for a San Diego chicken, but not a talking dog. Not a fan of the Shaggy Dog or the Shaggy DA, Jerry Jarrett.